So this act is going to be a benchmark for data privacy violations and data protection of the people. So most of the organizations are being compelled to abide their cybersecurity framework and their cybersecurity strategy as per the Data Protection Act. Now, what is happening with Data Protection Act is that earlier cybersecurity frameworks were not seriously considered. In an organization, we may have a couple of cybersecurity professionals. We call it them CISO, Chief Information Security Officer, and ACISO. These are the people who will be working on data privacy violations, firewall configuration, end node configurations, and protection of the data as such in a given organization. Right now, as per Data Protection Act, the onus of responsibility of protecting the data or the cybersecurity framework or any kind of data privacy violations will be on the company. So as per this Data Protection Act, it is speculated that the budget allocation, normally IT budget for a business is around 7%. Okay, as per Data Protection Act and its subsequent rules and regulations, which are going to be issued by Ministry of Home Affairs and MIT, there is a high possibility that you are going to have budget allocation increase from 7% to 21%. And in the board of directors, there will be a CISO person, the Chief Information Security Officer, going to be appointed. And he is going to be responsible for data privacy violations. Considering this scope of work, now what is happening is that every organization is going to establish SIEM, Security Information and Event Management Framework. There are many SIEMs right now in the market. One of the SIEM, which is part of the SOC, Security Operations Center. So every organization which has more than 5,000 records, or every year they are holding a data of 5,000 records, they should be having a Security Operations Center and they should be having a SIEM architecture. The SIEM architectures right now in the market are Splunk, okay, Elasticsearch, OpenSearch, and other frameworks. Right now, if you see the market openings, Splunk is having almost 10 to 20,000 market openings. Recently, SEBI is a trading authority of India. SEBI has told that every organization should have a SIEM center in order to do trading in SEBI markets, that is Sensex. So next year, 2025, if it is a Reliance or a startup company, any company which wants to do their trading or which wants to sell their stocks in the SEBI authorized centers like Sensex and BSE, they should mandatorily have a SIEM or Security Operations Center established. So considering these two things, one, Data Protection Act, which is going to make the data protection, data privacy violations paramount, and it's to be reported, incidents has to be reported to Certain is a Ministry of Information Technology agency. Along with that, SEBI also has made sure that either it is a startup, is that a convention company, is that a trading, is a very big company. If they want to do, trading business in India as per SEBI regulations, they should mandatorily, it has been said that they should mandatorily have a SOC center, and that SOC center is called Security Operations Center. And this Security Operations Center should have a platform called SIEM. The market right now is Splunk. So considering these evolutions and market requirements, I have tied up with AimNxt, and we have designed a certification course called Cybersecurity Associate. This program is going to build in such a way that I am going to mentor them. We will be making sure that there is day one onwards, we will have hands-on, learnings, practical exposures. We will be teaching them a lot of toolkits like Splunk and other things that's going to be coming in the later stage. We will be teaching them Kali Linux. We will be teaching them OSINT, open source intelligence. We will be teaching students cybercrime investigation. We will be teaching them, most of the tools regarding, cyber incidents handling mechanisms, cyber fraud risk assessment toolkits, and also cyber security frameworks, which is very important. In the globe, the cybersecurity frameworks are going to be ISO framework. If you're talking about payment gateway, the framework for payment gateway is PCI framework. And along with that, we have other framework like NIST, we have ENISA. These frameworks are going to be benchmarks for the companies to hold or to protect their data, or to to create a cybersecurity environment which fits into the ambit of those frameworks. So we have NIST framework, we have ENISA framework. NIST is US based framework. ENISA is European Union framework. We have our own framework called CERT-10. It is going to be as per Ministry of Information Technology, Government of India. More frameworks are going to be rolled out in coming days. And our syllabus, which we are going to build, which we are going to deliver, will be having hands-on experience on all the labs, virtual labs, which are as per the frameworks of NIST, ENISA, and ISO. So coming to the actual syllabus, we will be teaching you understanding of practical aspects of cybersecurity frameworks, as I told you, and device control systems. And also we will be helping you to design, implement with hands-on experience on information security information event management solutions and security operations center. You are going to build a security operations center in your home. If it is a small network which you are talking about, having a router and some 20 connections from mobiles and everything, you will be in a position to use Splunk, and you will be making sure that all the events and logs are going to be registered. So it is going to be a SOC going to build on your framework. We are going to do that. Then we are going to have monitoring, safeguarding of logs, sources, and security accesses in a given environment using SIEM toolkit. Then we are going to have planning of disaster recovery of events of security breaches. This disaster recovery is one of the aspect of identity and access management. We will be teaching you identity access management frameworks as well using Manage Engine. Then we are going to have monitor of attacks, intrusions, unusual, unauthorized, illegal activities in a given environment. In order to do that, we will be teaching you network forensics, we will be teaching you, device forensics, we will be teaching you cloud forensics. We will be also helping you to understand how digital forensics works. Then we are going to perform complex log reviews. That means always remember that if a cybersecurity professional, if he thinks that he may not be a programmer, it is wrong. You have to understand that as a cybersecurity professional, you are going to be a programmer also. A good programmer will be a better cybersecurity professional. So we will be teaching you security programming language. The security programming language of Splunk will be taught to you, and there will be attributes, there will be events, there will be trigger points, there will be visualizations. We will be teaching all the language of security programming using uh, the Splunk framework, and those are going to be used for you to generate dashboards, visualizations, landscaping, and reporting patterns. Then we are going to have use advanced analytical tools. The advanced analytical tools which are going to be taught is AI-driven analytical tool called NIME. NIME is a framework where you will be inputting a Excel sheet, and you will be generating a 3D image out of it. That means you are going to create a 3D image of a given log which you have registered on a given digital or network architecture. So this visualization will help you to understand anomalies, or you understand any attacks, surfaces or attack sequences, and it will help you to perform a incident handling mechanism, and by the help of cyber fraud risk assessment frameworks. Okay, in this discourse, I will be teaching you MITRE attack framework as well, completing all the tactical security operations and other things. So technically speaking, we will teach you cybersecurity basics. We will be teaching you cybersecurity frameworks and other allied architectures. We will be teaching you, cybersecurity tools and technologies using Kali Linux, both red team and blue team. Red team offensive technologies which are meant for understanding a DNS, a domain name system, a email configurations, a network architecture. The tools we are going to use are Wireshark, Nmap, NSS. All these tools we are going to demonstrate. Apart from that, we will be teaching you digital forensics. We will be helping you to understand how digital retrievals evidence can be retrieved from a given evidence, and how we are going to put it in the court of law and submit it in the court of law. That can also be done. Apart from that, we are going to understand fraud risk assessment of cyber world. Then we are going to have the major chunk of our syllabus will be SIEM, Security Information and Event Management. The tool which you are going to understand and learn and explore and going to implement is Splunk. It is a Cisco platform, which is a reverse engineering of a firewall. People think that there is a firewall. Firewall is meant for filtering and routing. Splunk is a reverse engineered firewall which can be accessed on cloud environment, and you can be understanding what's happening in a given network, and you can do correlations and corrections accordingly. That is what you are going to understand in this syllabus. And if you take the syllabus point of view, you will have first chapter. I will be teaching you introduction to cybersecurity and cryptography. We will be teaching you lot of technologies here. Technologies of encryption, decryption, and we'll be teaching you authorizations, authentications, and observabilities. We'll be teaching you different things of algorithms which are related for data encryption, and also we'll be teaching you architectures. What is IP address? What is DNS? What is DSCP? And how this DNS is going to be helpful for we will be teaching you cyber crimes also. There are many kinds of cyber crimes: SQL injection, DNS poisoning, SSS, denial, DDoS. We will be teaching you those crimes in relationship with the algorithms or the frameworks which are in a given architecture and how they are impacted. So we will be teaching you technology. We will be teaching you the remedies. We will be teaching you the the crimes in relationship with both of them. Then we will be teaching you network security architectures. Okay, what is proxy server? What is packet filtering? What is proxy servers? Firewalls. We will be giving you virtual firewalls. The virtual firewalls which you can log in from your home, and you can reconfigure the entire firewall virtually, and you can see how data flow happens, how data filtering is incorporated, how data routing from one device to another device port wise can be done. Okay, then we are going into cyber crimes investigation, cyber frauds. Here we will be teaching you hell of a crimes which are in the world, right? Ransomware attack. We will be taking examples of Pegasus. We will be taking example of capital bank incidents. We will be taking malware attacks like AimNxt's. Okay, how advanced persistent threats groups are going to perform a attack sequence with the help of reconnaissance on a given digital asset. We will be stimulating that environment, and we will be explaining you what are the different types of attack sequences or attack surfaces are being created on a given digital environment, and how the attack sequence happens. Here we will be mostly helping you to understand with the help of MITRE attack sequence. MITRE attack is the industry standard attack sequence which will help you to understand how attacks are conceptualized and implemented, and what are the possible remedies we can be incorporating to protect your digital asset from an attack. Most of the attacks are happening from advanced persistent threat groups. So I will be demonstrating that. I will be further explaining you to understand cyber attack map. Okay, we will be explaining you there is a cyber attack map which is happening in the world. This is a sequence of map. Right now, if you see this map is a checkpoint based platform which is telling you that since morning 12 o'clock, okay, the day started by 12 o'clock, even midnight, till now there were around 66 attacks happening across the globe. There are many attacks which are happening, and these attacks are happening on given countries. The countries which are impacted are one: Ethiopia, Mongolia, Nepal, Indonesia, and Morocco. And the industries which are being impacted are education, healthcare, and government. And type of attacks: it can be malware attack, it can be phishing attack, it can be exploit. So I will be taking these route maps, and we will be understanding how this attack, if you reduce the speed, you will be finding this application intelligence in Slovenia. And there is one more attack happening from web server enforcement violation from South Africa. We will be seeing one attacker bot. We will be seeing another attack related with NTP, and we will be seeing another attack. So these attacks we will be taking, for instance, and we will be performing a incident handling mechanism on each and every attack which is been enlisted here. Understood, guys? Am I audible? Hello? Hello? Hello, guys?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Yes. So this is what we will be doing in this scenarios. We will see cyber crimes. We will see how cyber crimes are happening, and what is the origin of the cyber crimes, what are the different types of cyber crimes in the world, and how the technology is used for for perpetuating that crime on a given asset or on a given attack surface. So then we are going into exploring world of cyber security, security information event management framework, that is SIEM, and how this SIEM can be configured to make sure that there is a such security operations center. Any office, Every office and any office should have a security operations center, mandatory. How do you convert a computer into a security operations center? By installing a SIEM platform. What is the SIEM platform we are going to deliver in this course outline? Splunk, Elasticsearch, OpenSearch. These are the tools we are going to understand. So I will be explaining you what is SIEM, what is the architecture of SIEM, how these SIEMs are incorporated over the period of time, and we will be starting Splunk interfacing, and we will be demonstrating how Splunk is going to be useful for a security information event management process. Let's suppose taking Amazon.in. Amazon.in sales are happening. Okay, it is a server-based application where data is hosted in the server. Now there is a possibility that one or two bugs will be reported in a browser. There are around, if you take Chrome alone, there are 2000 versions of browsers, Chrome browsers in the world. There is a possibility that there is a language translation system or activated in the Chrome, okay, our Chrome browser. That language translation system may be creating a hindrance while people are accessing a product of Amazon.in. Okay, now all of a sudden Amazon.in found that from a language translated system, the conversion of a given product sale is not happening as per its expectations. People are visiting the product, people are exploring the product description, and people, when they click for ad chart, or they click for location identification, or they are clicking for payment, there is a drop in the page, or there is a drop in the packet. That is a kind of a security vulnerability. Technically speaking, if you take our instance of example, that recently we had that example. No, what is outrage? Microsoft outrage. What is outrage we had in Microsoft? What is that outrage, guys? Sword. CrowdStrike. Can you see this? Hello? CrowdStrike. There was a CrowdStrike outrage which impacted Microsoft, and Microsoft, entire 8 to 12 hours of time, Microsoft servers were not rendered onto the POS, point of sale device, and airlines operations were hindered because tickets are not issued. Okay, so CrowdStrike is a company which is providing cybersecurity services to Microsoft, and CrowdStrike API plugin has been misconfigured that led to Microsoft services getting hampered or blocked or denied of service in the cloud. That led to the airlines industry, which mostly works on SQL or SQL, or you can say MySQL or other platforms. It has a internet outrage. That means the application is not loading. There is a blue screen coming. Blue screen is coming because Microsoft server is unable to resolve the screen which is meant for processing tickets for the airline industry. The blue screen is coming because hard disk is not getting detected from the cloud. What happened? By CrowdStrike misconfigured the entire architecture. So here we will be teaching you how Splunk or SIEM tool can be an advantage and can be a disadvantage. Okay, and even as advantage, as it has been registering all the, see, CrowdStrike is also using a SIEM tool. In the SIEM tool, that is Security Information Event Management tool, they added some filters in such a way that there are some vulnerabilities which have been identified. The most of the vulnerabilities are identified are called CVE vulnerabilities. This is called Common Vulnerability Enclosures. Every vulnerability which is found in the globe is been centralized, and that vulnerability is highlighted. So all the companies in the world will try or strive to resolve that vulnerability if it is found in their digital asset. So CrowdStrike thought that there is a vulnerability which has been found in their system and in their SIEM, and they try to update it. When they updated their SIEM by adding some API, that vulnerability were reverse configured, and that pulled down entire memory structure of the Microsoft server. And since it pulled down entire memory structure of the Microsoft server, the POS, that is point of sale devices in the airport, where the receptionists are selling tickets or confirming tickets, went in blue screen. So you have to understand how Splunk is going to be configured, how Splunk is cleanly executed, and how Splunk will help you to perform the operations of security information and event management solution framework, leading to a creation of security operation center. So in the last but one chapter, we will be talking about how Splunk will be creating events and logs of different transmissions which are happening in the network. Okay, and it is email wise, cyber security incidents wise, manage vulnerability wise, and insights wise. Landscaping, visualization, and reporting. That will be explained to you in detail using SIEM tool, which is going to be Splunk. Then, in order to make sure that you have better width of understanding, not only you are not only working on a given network, okay, you are going to be taught cybersecurity or cyber threat intelligence also. Here we will be teaching you OSINT, open source intelligence, where you will be sitting in your place, can be assessing what are these different types of cybersecurity vulnerabilities which are originating across the globe. Example of cyber security vulnerability which I have shown you is this one. Okay, this one, cyber threat map. Using this cyber threat map, you can create a kind of digital repository of multiple number of cyber threats emerging on a given technology. Imagine that you are using IGMP for mapping and mailing in your organization. So here, by using this map, you will be assessing what are the possible cyber attacks happening on IGMP configurations on a given architecture. Understood, guys? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
So this our syllabus will go to that level, and we will be understanding what is skill chain, which is diamond model, which is, and action matrix. We will be also understanding how malware if you have found a malware sequence, we are going to analyze that, how we are going to report it, how we are going to understand the impact of that, and we will be helping it to share with the larger community, which will help us to understand or deliver some kind of remedies for mitigating the malware attacks. So this is the core syllabus. This syllabus is created in such a way that you fit into the emerging, market trends. You are going to be called as Splunk analyst, and you are going to have most of the time, every day you will have some lab sessions happening. Hands-on experience will be delivered to you. Every chapter we will have at least 10 tools being delivered, not only core tool. And you are going to have an understanding of SIEM, and you will be fitting into SOC operations, and you will be expertising in Splunk framework. Understood, guys? Hello? Hello? Am I audible? Yes, am I audible? Okay. You have any questions, you can ask me. Hello? You have any questions?
No, Ifran. I don't have any question.
So is the syllabus exclusively, created as per the market requirements? Okay, it will help you to, be, knowledgeable, experience to be, sitting for the interviews for Splunk analyst position. And you can be consider yourself as a cybersecurity associate also. And you will have enough techno-legal knowledge, okay, of handling of a given cybercrime incidents, which may be happening as a standalone wise or a cloud environment. And this will be this role, this description which we have incorporated, which the course delivery model which we have developed, will help you to fetch job as per the market requirements in at the shortest level of time or shortest time of consumption. Okay. Hello. Hello. Hello, Ramk. Jaychandar. Hello. Any questions for me? Hello, guys. Jaychandar, let me know about you. Can you tell me about your profile?
Sir,
Yeah, Chandra, tell me, what is your profile?
cybersecurity only, sir.
Okay, what is your qualification? May I know?
My qualification BTech.
What is the specialization you have in your BTech?
Electronics communication.
Okay, what was your project in your final year? When did you graduate? Recent or you have been working elsewhere?
Yeah, I'm working because of due to some backlogs in my BTech. That's why my password batch is 2024 only. But I have
Okay,
experience in 2.2 years experience in two comps. Payroll was Uber in private India.
okay.
And
What is the
my
nature of
discharge
job? What is your job description, Jaya?
supported executive.
Okay, very good. Rama, tell me what is your profile? May I know about your profile? Rama K? Yes, Rama K. Okay, I think he left. Jaya, I think you can try for this, program. This will be helping you to understand
Okay,
things.
but you are explaining only about the SIM tools like Flunk only. But what about the remaining tools like QRadar like that? You didn't mention that particular QRadar. It also be
Yeah,
main for. Hmm.
QRadar is IBM
Uh,
tool, is right?
yeah, I'm
It's
tool.
an
Yeah.
enterprise tool. It is an enterprise tool. There is a market requirement for QRadar is limited only.
Okay.
If you want to see, if you see the market requirements of Splunk, which is enormous, like we have done some small research, Jaya, and we found that there are around 4,000 to 6,000 requirements on SIM tool of Splunk, whereas
Yeah.
QRadar we have only hundreds. Okay, we want to make sure that our person who is getting trained is more employable as quickly as possible. And
Okay.
market requirements also, QRadar is only catering to particular, IBM related platforms. Okay,
Yeah.
if you are having only IBM Cloud or IBM, products there only. But Cisco, 80% of the devices, which are enterprise devices like networking devices or firewall or any kind of end node devices, 60 to 70% Cisco based. Okay, now the requirement is going for Cisco because most of these, going for Splunk because most of these event device manufacturers are also insisting for creating Splunk, where Splunk is going to be the SIM for Cisco devices.
Okay.
Okay, that is the point. And we have we had a last batch. We have some 30%, 40% of our people getting placed because of Splunk being highlighted in their resume than QRadar.
Okay.
That is the reason.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. I think you are all only the demo section will be taken for the peoples, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you didn't get any live section for the students, those who are coming for the offline classes.
No, we are doing only online.
Okay. If the students will be taken online classes, then you will be you will teach for them.
Yes.
Okay. I need to interest to take an online class because of you. Your explanation very nice, sir. So I can need to discuss with my parents whether it is offline or offline. Maybe if
Mine,
we taken means.
Jaya, I work in a center. I work in university called Nalsar University in a center called Cyber Laws of Forensic Sciences. I have a job also, so I will be available only after 6 o'clock. Okay, so
Okay.
I will be taking class online. Okay, because I'm in Shamirpet. That's the reason.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Offline, it is difficult for me to come and take. Only online, I will take.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Jaya. I think if you have your friends also, do recommend them. I think we are,
Okay. Definitely. Definitely.
yeah, we have some good, openings in our in few of our sister concern companies. Okay, and
Okay.
there is a high possibility that you will be getting good job opportunities in cybersecurity positions.
Okay. Okay. What is your company's name?
My company name is Nalsar University of Law. It is a top law
Okay.
university in India. It is in Hyderabad, Shamirpet.
Okay. Okay.
You know
Okay.
Nalsar University? Have you heard about it? Let me
No.
show
No.
you.
No. Yes.
No issues. I work in Nalsar University. Nalsar
Yeah.
University. This is the university I work. Okay. Understood? Hello? Jaya?
Yeah.
I work in this university.
Yeah, I'm just okay.
You ask your parents, they will be telling you what is NALSA. It's a top 2 university in India in cyber in law, and I am the cybersecurity instructor there for last 10 years.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
I also run a program called cybersecurity and cyber. 1 minute. Advanced diploma, security and data protection. This is a program I run. I think website is down. This is the program I run. Okay. I take care of cybersecurity concepts and cryptography, cybersecurity and forensics, digital evidence and retrieval analysis system, and open source intelligence. This program is a 1-year program. It is, structured for data, being a data protection officers, data protection, professionals, and cybersecurity architects in at higher level in an organization. So we will be teaching both law and cybersecurity for them. Understand?
Okay. Yeah.
And this is my profile. This is my profile and these are my publications. Can you see this?
Yeah. I'm seeing that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
You can bring some good students, Jaya. We will start a batch
Okay,
of 10.
definitely.
Okay.
Okay, definitely.
Tell the people,
Okay.
whoever is having, cybersecurity is a paradigm. We can say where people are in need of. Market is in need of people. Okay, the right
Yeah.
way of teaching is not there. People are teaching too practical or too theoretical. There should be a mix of
Okay.
both. Okay, we have created a syllabus in such a way that you are going to be a Splunk analyst and also you will be a cybersecurity professional. Okay, you will fit
Okay.
into any market requirement and you will be getting job
Okay.
as early as possible. Okay, as per the market
Okay.
requirements. And I'm pretty sure that if you see CB, as I told you, CB has said SOC is mandatory. Okay, so
Yeah.
it is saying that you should do it. Security Operations Center for CB registered intermediate immediately. It has issued, 1 minute, releases services. But this is what I'm going to teach. It is saying that CB, Security Operations Center mandatory. We will be teaching this CB related. We will be teaching you certain Ministry of Mighty. This is what certain regulations are. So here we can see vulnerabilities and everything. And I will be teaching you in such a way that these vulnerabilities are also, incidents handling of these vulnerabilities is also understood by us. If you take this one advisory, it is a SAP related advisory, which is a CVE format. If you see this one, it is called common vulnerability enclosures. So
Yes.
SAP vulnerability is exposed. SAP is exposed on a given day and it is high. Now, how can we manage this? How can we mitigate this vulnerability of incidents handling mechanism by using Splunk? We will be teaching you. Understood? Okay, total practical in sense. So these are there is a notes also. This notes talks about in 2025 how many vulnerabilities are found, and each vulnerability wise we can go further. Okay, Google has a vulnerability in a Chrome. Okay, no training institute will teach you in this perspective. Understood? So there is a vulnerability called CVE. This is a vulnerability which is having a repository. So this is the Chrome's vulnerability. Okay, and it is found in all these releases. And this vulnerability may be leading to a data leak possibility, or there is a hacking possibility. There will be a SQL injection. So we will be going into this vulnerability, and we will find which organization in your organization. Let's suppose you are an Infosys employee. You will find whether this vulnerability is already present in your digital attack surface.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah.
So these are all vulnerability data lists. You can download, you can search for the CVE list, you can write the CVE number, you can update your own data, you can get CVE feeds also. This is a mechanism which practically we incorporate so that we fall into the ambit of techno-legal framework of a given cybersecurity operation center or SIEM tool implementation.
Okay, what is this,
Understood?
bro? It is maybe available in Google, right?
Which one?
www dot
Certain.
which you are showing
It is
CVE.
available. Yeah, it is
Which
available in
one?
Google only.
I'm not getting
Certain.in.
your certain dot in. Okay.
Yeah. So I have posted it. So these are the different vulnerabilities we are going to analyze on real-time basis.
Okay. Okay.
Understood? Not
Yeah,
only
yes,
that, we will be further exploring these vulnerabilities also, which are evolving right now.
yes.
In
It may be live attacks by the overall world, right? It is what the
yes,
main happen
yes,
in the Ethiopia, Mongolia, Nepal, the top five
yes,
right
yes.
there.
So we will be stimulating and we will be understanding each and every attack. Is that a malware, phishing, or exploit? And we will be
Yes,
taking that
yes.
CSV file and we will be analyzing its Splunk.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes. I understood that one. Okay.
So we will be using MITRE ATT&CK. We will be using NIST. NIST is government of United States. We will be using ENISA. ENISA is a framework which is for European Union.
Okay.
ENISA is European Union. So we will be understanding everything by techno-legal framework, not only technology as such. We will be understanding all the critical infrastructure for a given domain. Okay, it is 27 countries. So most of the clients, our Indian companies are handling our European and American clients. So you need to understand cybersecurity framework of NIST or ENISA.
Okay.
Understood? So
Yeah, yes.
we can be exploring tools which are being built and which has been distributed by ENISA, and we will understand these tools also. CSR, IRT, maturity assessment tool, minimum security measures operation center, security SEM, SME tool. These are various tools ENISA is giving to understand and to report any kind of cyber incidents. No one knows. We are going to teach all those. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So NIST has also got its own framework. We will be understanding those technologies, as per NIST of cybersecurity and cyber workflow management. It has national vulnerability database also. So we are going to see whether the vulnerability which we have found in certain is the same vulnerability we can found in here also. So we will be matching CVE. Can you see this one? CVE. The same thing which we have
Yes.
found in certain. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this
Okay.
is how
Yes.
we will be learning. This is how we will be learning our cybersecurity, knowledge base, or we are going to understand and explore our cybersecurity knowledge as per the frameworks which are being operational or should be abided with the companies.
Okay. End of this course, we will get any certification, particularly in this cybersecurity certification.
Yes, you will get AimNxt's certification.
What is that? Maybe they said that participation certificate only, but is there any another certificate we will get?
Yeah, we can get, forget about certification. We will make sure that you will get enough knowledge. Okay, you will get
But nowadays we are seeing
completion
that,
certificate.
yes, we are getting, but nowadays we are seeing that in Naukri profiles we need to preferred only some people to the having the certifications.
Yeah, those certificates, we will be training you in such a way that you can get those certifications also.
Okay.
Okay, no issues.
Yes. Okay.
You understood what I am trying to
Yes.
tell you.
Yes. Yeah.
See how the matrix is created. This vulnerability, which is a this is the vulnerability which is created by NIST. That is vulnerability related to improper utilization of special elements in SQL command. Okay, this vulnerability is found, and we can further see how technologically this vulnerability can be leading to further. So you can be seeing where it is going and how this advisory can be used. So this is the vulnerability description. This is the vulnerability. This vulnerability came from Huachu Digital Technology, and this vulnerability was a SQL injection in mock exam function to easy test online platform. So this Huachu Digital Technology is a company which has created a easy test online examination platform. In that examination platform, we have found a vulnerability called CVE 2024-43776, and this is on a SQL injection.
Okay.
So, as a cybersecurity associate, you should be in a position to understand whether you are going to adopt this platform for conducting exam. If you are adopting, you should be creating this database. You should be exploring this database and tell the vendor or the company or anybody that you don't take this because it has a SQL injection vulnerability.
Yes. I mean, SQL injection means what is mean by SQL injection?
In SQL injection, imagine that you are in a theater. Okay, you are in a theater. You went to buy tickets in the theater directly. Okay, there is a possibility that the tickets are being sold. The ticket counter guy says the tickets are sold. Okay, but someone has hacked into the database of the Make My Trip, and they have booked all the tickets in the database table.
Okay.
Everyone thinks that tickets are sold, but banking transaction didn't happen, money transaction didn't happen, and tickets are not even sold. But someone tries to buy the tickets, it has been sold. It shows that tickets are blocked. This is called SQL injection. At the back end, someone has injected a SQL command. That SQL command went into the back end, and it has changed the status of the some events. Because it changed the status of the events, people are seeing something which is not done on the screen. Okay. So after one day, you found that money is not collected. People are seeing that there is a sale of tickets, but sale of tickets didn't happen because of the SQL injection.
Okay.
Example of the SQL injection was the AimNxt's ransomware attack. What happened is that during COVID situation, because of the excessive demand for information to be displayed on the screen or on the website, the team, unknowingly, unconsciously, or subconsciously taken over the table as it is, and they made a PDF file and uploaded on the website. Okay, there are advanced persistent threat groups, that is hacker groups. They were looking at the table and they found that the table looks exactly replica of the table means the PDF file which was being posted on the notice board of availability of PPE kits or ventilators or beds or oxygen quantity or quality. So they found that this table, the PDF file table, is exact replica of the database table of the AIM's website. So what they did, they wrote a SQL injection. They inserted it into the backend. They executed it, and entire database table was being compromised. And they went for ransomware attack. That process is called SQL injection is attack that led to a ransomware attack. So they said that AIMNxt cannot access the database unless they pay some money because the table is being hijacked or SQL injection was being applied.
Okay.
Understood? Understood, guys?
Yeah, I understood.
Thank you. I hope this is the syllabus. You can join this program along with your friends. We will be having a good time.
Okay, definitely.
You ask your friends also to collaborate with you.
Definitely fun.
And we are going to have good openings, and we are assisting our students a lot. Recent batch people, 3 people got 4 interviews consecutively, and 2 closures are going to be happening. One is Wells Fargo, another is Flying Stars, another we are working on Infosys. Okay, so there is a possibility that you people fitting into those openings also. As I told you, SOCs, Digital Operation Center establishment, SEM is going to be mandated. Since it has been mandated, there is high possibility of getting jobs created further in the next futuristic plans of the companies.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
Okay.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, sir.